Well, thank you, though. Listen, Mr. Hanna, you were able to do drugs during the day and then still function, still do your job.
What the fuck else would you do this job? Cocaine and hookers, my friend. Right? It's all fugazi. You know what a fugazi is?
Fugazi, it's fake.
Yeah, fugazi, fugazi. It's a wazi, it's a woozy, it's a fairy dust. It doesn't exist. It's never landed. It is no matter. It's not on the elemental chart. It's not fucking real. There's two keys to success in the broker business. First of all, you gotta stay relaxed.
Yeah.
You jerk off?
Do I jerk off? Yeah. Yeah, I jerk off, yeah.
How many times a week?
Like, three, four times, maybe.
I gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket. I myself, I jerk off at least twice a day. Once in the morning, right after I work out, and then once right after lunch.
Really?
Okay? I want to. That's not why I do it. I do it because I fucking need to. Think about it. You're dealing with numbers all day long. Decimal points, high frequencies, bang, bang, bang. Fucking digits. All very acidic, above the shoulders, mustard shit. Right? Kind of wick some people out. Right? You gotta feed the geese to keep the blood flowing. And keep the rhythm below the belt.
Done.
This is not a tip. This is a prescription. Trust me. If you don't, you will fall out of balance, split your differential, and tip the fuck over. Or worse yet, you've seen this happen, implode.
No, I don't want to implode, sir.
No, you don't.
I'm in it for the long run, you know?
Yeah, implosions are ugly.
Yeah.
Pop off to the bathroom, work one out anytime you can, and when you get really good at it, you'll fucking be stroking it, and you'll be thinking about money. Come on. With a common denominator. Keep it up for me. See how we roll. How the money comes in, the parade comes to town. Going down Broadway is a one-way street, whichever way I go. Yeah.
Drunken peasants either.
Oh, you're unmuted now. We're unmuted now.
Oh, hey, it's the relaxed talk. Oh no.
Oh, it's the 50th, 51st, and 52nd subscriber special. Yay, we done it. We done did it.
We did it.
Look at that.
We did it.
Look at that. Look at the screen. Look at it. Look at the beautifulness. Oh,
We're on our way.
big old 52.
I love that flash.
Big old 52. Oh.
Hell yeah.
Isn't it grand? Look at it. Oh.
It's all uphill from here.
We're probably gonna lose all of them.
How easily will they slip from our hands like sand?
All the people that have subscribed, thank you so much.
Thank you.
But
Tell us what's appealing. Tell us what's unappealing. Please tell us.
let me just double check, make sure everybody is unmuted. Everything's unmuted. Everything should be good to go.
We get a lot of views on the reviews. Do you like the reviews are the best? Do you like the relax talk the best? You like the games?
Oh,
you like
I know the
gaming?
games. I know the games. The games aren't getting.
I know one of you out there like the Minecrafts.
Someone likes the Dark Souls too. They told us to keep going with the Dark Souls as well. which
And also, guys
spoiler
suggested us
alert.
to do Roblox.
Yeah, which that ain't never gonna happen. Let's face it.
Oh no. There were even with all the controversy
starting-
with it now, it's just like a garbage. It's
No.
garbage now.
No,
The only time to play Roblox was in like the early
No,
it was in
they're
like the
actually
2000s.
starting. You didn't see that one fucking video Charlie covered? There's literally like a first-person shooter on there that's better than fucking Call of Duty.
Yeah, but it's like there's none of the charm. There's none of the charm. I remember the old days when I was 14 playing Roblox. 12 through 14 I played that shit. Played it for 3 years.
Did you add it to the playlist? Did you add that to the playlist? Oh yeah,
I did.
It's right here. It's right here.
I did.
We might have watched this already. This might have been on the playlist, and we might have. I don't know why.
I've shown this to you a lot throughout years.
I don't know why I'm blanking out on it. I have no
One of my most quoted videos.
But
You know how I got these scars?
Oh man, it's gonna be an eventful. It's gonna be an eventful 50th, 51st, and 52nd subscriber special.
Oh yeah, it will.
That is for sure. Let us start.
Ladies and objectives. Wanna know how I got these scars? Well, I'm the Joka Baby. Hello, beautiful. Must be hard to squeeze. Boy, you are beautiful. You look nervous. Is it the scars? Oh no, I got them.
Scar.
Well, I had a wife who was beautiful, just like all of you, who tells me I worry too much, who tells me I ought to smile more, who gets in deep and gambles with sharks. One day, we carve a face, and we ain't got no money for surgeries. I just want to see her smile again. I want her to let her know that I don't care about the scars. Take a razor, put it in my mouth, and I do this to myself. And here's the funny part. She can't stand me. She leaves. And now, I see the funny side. And now, I'm always smiling.
Bravo.
Fucking magnificent. Fucking magnificent. One of the best Joker performances. One of the best. Can't say the best, but definitely it's up there. It is up there.
It might be the best. I mean, want to know how I got these scars?
I don't know. But
But he's the Joka Baby.
you know who's not laughing? You know who's not laughing anymore?
You mean another person that's gonna end up on our outro?
We might put this on our outro. I don't know where it would fit.
Well, we'll play around with it. We'll play.
I would have to. Where would it fit? Where would it fit?
I have a few ideas.
Maybe.
That's it.
But no, I'm trying to segue into the next.
Oh yes, yes.
Into the next bit. You know
Yeah.
who's not laughing anymore? You know who's not laughing? Do you know? Have you heard anything about a certain somebody in an LA
Is it
Fitness?
Greta? Oh.
No.
Oh shit!
No.
I thought you were trying to segue into Greta Thunberg.
No.
That's what I've completely
How dare
crashed
you.
this segue.
How dare you? Somebody gotten jumped in an LA Fitness.
Oh shit! LA Fitness.
Somebody has gotten jumped in LA Fitness. I wonder who it was.
Went over there. Oh shit!
Fuck, nigga, that's how they supposed to treat you. Bitch ass. Mickey Mouse ass, clown ass nigga. Go ahead.
Oh shit! Get the kicks! God damn it! What happened was he at the LA Fitness and was like, "Hey, look at those guys over there doing fucking steroids." Or was he trying to take home a minor? Everybody
He
forgets
threw
that
up-
one.
These are three Latin kings, and he threw up their gang sign.
Oh god damn it. Bruh.
Oh man.
Yo, nigga, jump 6'9", bro. Yo, homie, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm a fan, bro. Yo, I'm a fan. I'm a fan, bro. I know, I ain't jumpy, bro. I'm just like, boy, don't fan.
You was
That's
gonna have the
crazy.
one guy.
That's crazy.
The one guy fucking just taping you doing nothing as you're getting the shit beat out of you, being like, "Hey man, I'm a fan." It's like, "Fuck you, man! Fucking get my ass beat." It's like fucking out of Boondocks. Like I would see this exact fucking thing like happen to fucking what was his fucking name in Boondocks that Riley's always hanging out with. He's like, "Hey man, I love booty butt cheeks." As he's just getting stomped. That's because Boondocks has always been real life.
Yeah, you know, fucking Boondocks would have made this into something. You fucking.
Oh,
know they
definitely.
would- Oh shit. Oh man, but listen to this guy. Let's just listen. Just listen.
Oh yeah, we watch this again.
Fucking. Oh man.
Yo, nigga, jump 6'9", bro. Yo, homie, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm a fan, bro. Yo, I'm a fan. I'm just saying, I'm a fan, bro. I know, I ain't jumpy, bro. I'm just like, boy, don't fan. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Gotta put that how he says that's crazy into the outro somehow.
Oh yeah. You know what? It'd be fitting that it would just exponentially grow after the special.
Oh yeah, for sure. But definitely gotta put. I know the perfect spot. I know the perfect.
How dare them?
Yes, how
How-
dare they?
How dare them? You know what? How dare 6ix9ine keep be popping people's gang signs? It's like the
You know, fucking.
that's the one way to guarantee an ass beating.
Oh yeah, it's one fucking thing you should know not to do.
They went
especially
easy
him.
on him.
Especially fucking him, dude. Apparently, it was a dude, and his son, and some other dude.
Damn. See, that's like an initiation level beating. He still kept walked out of there easy. He was still walking.
Doesn't help that he was like mid-changing though, so he had to walk out in like his those weren't even boxer briefs. They were like the combination of tighty whities and boxers. That weird thing that like I don't understand why any people could I barely understand how people can wear boxer briefs, let alone those. They're not exactly tidy. They weren't exactly tidy whities because they were a bit longer, but they weren't exactly boxer briefs either. It's like what the fuck, man? And he had to walk out in the gym in those. It doesn't help at all.
I mean, he's always had the style of like a 13-year-old weeaboo girl.
Oh man, but yeah, how dare and how dare society,
This is all wrong. I shouldn't be up here. I should be back in school on the other side of the ocean. Yet you all come to us young people for hope. How dare you? You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words, and yet I'm one of the lucky ones. People are suffering. People are dying. Entire ecosystems are collapsing. We are in the beginning of a mass extinction, and all you can talk about is money and fairy tales of eternal economic growth. How dare you?
Yay! Yeah. Another
For more than
Boondocks
30
thing.
years, the science...
Even though it's this goes for elites too. But the specific Boondocks quote is "White people will clap for anything." What is wrong with you people?
We're gonna have to watch the Boondocks.
I'm always down to watch Boondocks.
Oh man, we're gonna have to watch them. It's been so long, but
It rings true.
Not only that, but it'll give video ideas too.
Mm-hmm.
It'll give good video ideas.
Definitely.
Oh man.
All right, Greta.
Let's finish.
has been crystal clear. How dare you continue to look away and come here saying that you're doing enough when the politics and solutions needed are still nowhere in sight. You say you hear us and that you understand the urgency. But no matter how sad and angry I am, I do not want to believe that. Because if you really understood the situation and still kept on failing to act, then you would be evil, and that I refuse to believe.
I mean, they put Saudi Arabia on the Human Rights Council, so no one really gives a shit about anything.
Yeah, there's no. But oh, she was wearing pink, wasn't she?
She was.
So.
You know what else is pink?
You know what else is pink? Another movie
My mom.
that I really wouldn't say that about your mom, but okay.
My mom.
If your mom was an alcoholic, maybe. But, nah, I wouldn't say that about your mom.
Mm-hmm.
Would not say that, but, I would say that about, I think it's Margot Robbie.
Yeah, Margot Robbie.
And Barbie.
Oh, shit. I've seen this a lot.
You've seen this? You've seen this?
At my work, yeah.
Gotcha, yep. Oh, you know what? I just thought about it. We're not going to be able to watch any of these. Fucking copyright.
I mean, if you pause, you might be able to, and if you pause enough, but I don't know, like, it's always touchy. I mean, YMS get copyright claims still now and then of his trailer reactions. That's why he keeps it on a different channel.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
But I have seen it, and it's like, oh, that's crazy. It's definitely a movie that I'm not really mad at, but you can have, but I probably
I know
don't
it's not
ever
going
watch.
to, but I would love it if the
God damn.
I kinda wish I should have. I kinda wish I should have punched. Oh shit.
You just said that was Kid.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit.
After Kid started.
It's professional stream, man. Professional stream.
Oh, yeah.
It's how it goes. It's how it goes. Oh shit, we've actually only been going for 23 minutes.
Yeah.
Been kind of speedballing it.
Did we go up any subscribers yet?
I stupidly clicked off the sub count. Give me 1 second.
How
I'll get that back
dare
there. I'll get it back up there. Just
How
1 second.
dare you?
Yeah. How dare I? Alright. And go to that. Go there. Hey.
Stop.
There's the sub count. Move that there. Put that there. Don't do this to me. Okay. Oh, there it is, right there. Nope. Of course not. I am not surprised, though. Oh, I didn't mean to fucking...
I'm surprised there's not an Oni Plays Greta Thunberg fucking compilation.
Yeah, that's very... That's actually very weird.
They have enough.
Oh,
They have enough.
yeah, they have plenty. So I don't see
dare
why that would be. I guess it might
but there's
be, I guess
so many
Zach's-
Doug Walker ones.
Yes. Zach's also might get confused with the trumpet guy as well.
It's true. There's a trumpet guy compilation for sure.
Oh yeah, for everybody fucking quotes the trumpet guy.
No matter what who the guest is. But always if Zach's on, it'll always be brought up at least in one playthrough.
Yes.
At least once in a playthrough.
Who the fuck are you?
Fuck you!
You're nothing.
You're nothing!
No talent.
You're no talent!
You're mediocre nothing. Fucking no, I will remove those. Hey.
Ew.
Looking at the old playlist.
Oh, I know I shouldn't have, but I added.
You added something? What did you add?
Because it was relatively short, and I wanted it to be on there anyway. It was a Only Plays Trumpet Guy compilation.
We ain't gotta watch that right now, though.
You don't have to watch it right now. I was trying to look for the Greta one. I was gonna be like, oh, if there's a Greta one, we definitely can watch it.
Oh yeah, they've
But
gotta
there wasn't.
be a Greta. There's not. There's really not an Only Plays
No,
Greta
I looked.
compilation.
There isn't. I think I remember it showing up in like one of the Zach Gets Political ones, but.
Of course.
But oh.
Hey.
We're gonna go back through, or we start from the top of the bottom? Or are you just are you cruising?
Yeah, I'm kind of cruising, seeing if anything grabs me. I think something grabbed me. I think something did. Think so. Yeah. Something did.
Yeah.
What's with these mysterious stairs?
Hey, the fuck was these stairs here? Who put these stairs here?
The fuck's these stairs doing here? These stairs ain't supposed to be here. What's with these stairs?
There's something I would see if I was like wandering out in the woods by myself when I used to do that. Be like cool. I would just like climb up and pretend to go through a portal, hoping that I'd actually go through something.
Some
But it
Bridge
never
to
happened.
Terabithia shit.
Yeah, never happens though.
Have you know what I'm talking about, right? Bridge to Terabithia?
Yeah, that involves my friend dying. Spoilers.
Hey, I'm glad you care about me enough to sacrifice your chance to go to a mythical land.
You better watch out when you're in the woods with me.
Hey, I
You
ain't
might
crossing.
fall into a river.
No, I ain't crossing no fucking logs. I've already know. I've learned from the movie that's the whole lesson. That is the lesson of that fucking whole book and everything.
Honestly, I'm the one that's probably going to be crossing the logs and falling in.
You don't go crossing strange ass logs. That's the fucking.
Ooh, I always
lesson.
be crossing them logs. He's got a spider though.
And you definitely don't be climbing some mysterious stairs.
No, I'd be climbing up them fucking stairs.
At some point it would make sense to invest in an actual candle. Hello everybody. Once again, we are back for another spooky video, and this time it will be a little different.
He's getting nice and
I
spooky.
have come down with something, potentially the coof, probably not. It might be the coof. So this one is going to be more of a read-along. I'd rather you go in rather blind to what the subject is, but I'll have you know it is about the stairs in the woods, and more specifically, stories relating to a specific search and rescue ranger and his encounters with them. I want to say before I begin,
Number
thank you all for watching.
15, 4 stairs.
I'll try to get through this with my sore throat, and we'll see how it goes. Patreon thanks will be at the end, as usual, but once again, just thank you guys for watching. To give some context for this, it is a line of stories told from the Reddit thread, "I'm a search and rescue officer for the U.S. Forest Service. I have some stories to tell," which the link to the original post will be in the description below, but he talks throughout the story about Wendigos and missing kids cases and other creepy stuff that I may cover in the future. But for now, I just want to highlight the parts about the stairs.
Fucking totally believe this guy, man. Totally believe this guy. A dude on Reddit.
Like missing kids, Wendigos.
Fucking a dude on Reddit that talks about Wendigos. Come on, man. Come on. You know he's 100% credible. A 100% credible source. Anybody doubting him is just a douchebag. Am I right? Am I right? Hey. Subscribe.
I like covering legitimate things. It'd be funny to be like, oh yeah, I cover like politics, like missing kids, the police, Wendigos,
Skinwalkers, Sasquatch, Chupacabras, you know.
All the Chupacabras around.
Hey, you gotta watch out for them pesky Chupacabras.
I also do restaurant reviews.
Restaurant reviews are my jam. Fucking cooking videos.
Oh yeah.
I do those weird Walmart videos where I go grocery shopping at Walmart and I like film myself grocery shopping. That's actually for some reason that's my most popular videos for some reason. I don't understand why.
Now and then I'll gaslight a pedophile to meet me at the Walmart and I'll yell at him for a little bit.
Those always get flack, but hey, I delete those comments and I only keep the positive comments because I need validation.
That's why I do it, not to get them arrested. I only do it to get the validation and content, baby.
Hey, because it's all about content. Like these mysterious...
They're still walking free.
Stairs. like these mysterious fucking stairs.
Feel like a stairs in the woods.
Stairs in the woods. So in the first section, it's the first time he mentions it, so I'll just start there. This is the last one I'll tell, and it's probably the weirdest story I have. Now, I don't know if this is true in every search and rescue unit, but in mine, it's sort of an unspoken, regular thing we run into. You can try asking about it with other search and rescue officers, but even if they know what you're talking about, they probably won't say anything about it. We've been told not to talk about it by our superiors, and at this point, we've all gotten so used to it that it doesn't even seem weird anymore. On just about every case that we're really far out into the wilderness, I'm talking 30 or 40 miles, at some point we'll find a staircase in the middle of the woods. It's almost like if you took the stairs in your house, cut them out, and put them in the forest. I asked about it the first time I saw some, and the other officer just told me not to worry about it, that it was normal. Everyone I asked said the same thing, and I wanted to check them out, but I was told very empathetically that I should never go near any of them. I just sort of ignore them now when I run into them because it happens so frequently. One of my first jobs as a trainee was a search op for a 4-year-old that had gotten separated from his mom. This was one of those cases where we knew we were going to find him because the dogs were on a strong scent trail and we saw clear signs that he was in the area. We ended up finding him in a berry patch about half a mile from where he'd been last seen. Kid wasn't even aware that he'd wandered that far. One of the vets brought him back, which I was glad for because I'm really not good with kids and I find it hard to talk to them and keep them company. As my trainer and I are heading back, she decides to take me on a tour to show me one of the hot spots where we tend to find missing people.
It's like something about him not being good with kids.
And people will usually move downhill because it's easier. We hike out there. It's a few miles.
I've completely lost the plot.
Yeah, what does this have to do with the stairs?
I just wanted to know about some mysterious stairs.
I was going out there to ask some questions, but then there's like these kids, and I wasn't really good with kids. So they were making me nervous there. Then my allergies. Oh god.
The thumbnail showed me mysterious stairs. I came here wanting mysterious stairs, and I'm not getting mysterious. I'm getting this weird kid shit. I don't care about missing kids.
Chills would have told us about the stairs.
Miles away, and we get there in about an hour or so. As we're walking around the area and she's pointing out places she's found people in the past, I see something in the distance. Now, this area we're in is about 8 miles from the main parking area. That there's back roads you can take to get closer if you don't want to hike that far. But we're on a state-protected land, which means that there can't be any kind of commercial or residential development out here. The most you'll ever see is a fire tower or makeshift shelter that homeless people think they can get away with building. But I can see from here that whatever this thing is has straight edges, and if there's one thing you can learn quickly, it's that nature rarely makes straight lines. I pointed out that she doesn't
Walk
say
up to the
anything.
stairs!
She just hangs back and lets me wander over and check it out. I get within about 20 feet of it, and all the hair on the back of my neck stands up. It's a staircase, in the middle of the woods. In the proper context, it would literally be the most benign thing ever. It's just a normal staircase with beige carpet and about 10 steps tall. But instead of being in a house,
I've read a
where
lot
it
of
obviously
Junji
should
Ito,
be,
so I knew
it's out
something
here in
was
the
up.
middle of the woods. The sides aren't carpeted, obviously, and I can see the wood it's made of. It's almost like a video game glitch, where the house has failed to load completely and the stairs are the only thing.
It's just the Matrix fucking up. You know. It happens.
Or someone did what I always like would love to do if I could like sculpt or something. Just build random things out in the woods so people could be like, "What the fuck is that?"
I both love and hate that idea because I kind of fell for something similar like that. You might know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, the ritual circle.
No,
and the river.
No, not that. The fucking
The bones.
There was a fucking on the border of Georgia and Florida. Some dipshit has put a cardboard cutout of a Sasquatch on the side of the highway.
Yes.
So we passed it like 2 times. The first time it freaked me out because it was like pitch black and all I could see really was the silhouette and I was like, holy fucking shit, dude. And I generally was freaking out because I was like, holy shit, did I actually just have a fucking Sasquatch moment?
Or since you gotta respect his regional name, it'd be Skunk Ape down there.
Yeah, true, but fucking anyway, fucking. But on the second, when we were coming, it was the same. Like we were leaving again, from fucking Florida, but it was daytime this time, and it was the same exact spot, and it was right there, and I was like, you sons of bitches, you took that away from me, you assholes.
Get you. Now I want to put now I just like I've seen like just like a random chair like in a circle like in the woods in Germany too. People just do shit.
I know I really don't, but I want myself a cryptic or a fucking alien moment so goddamn bad. I want my moment, man.
I'd rather a cryptid than an alien because alien always seems like it like leads to like a venereal disease or cancer.
Yeah, it depends on what alien, to be honest. With me, if it's the right alien, then I know. Then my knowledge is kind of, to be honest, that's probably why they wouldn't fuck with me, because I know. And it's like, I know for a fact that I could just, like, rip your arms off. So,
my fucking chimp to you.
Guess who's in charge now?
Like, welcome to Earth. It's time to show you ape law. Rip your fucking. I'll rip your little fingers off one by one.
Your little fucking face. Your face.
I'm gonna take your face.
But yeah,
we are ready for if we ever get invaded because we're gonna be looking for it. and we know what to do to instead of like going into the fear mode, we go into ape mode. We force ourselves into ape mode.
You got to fucking, you gotta rip them to shreds. You got to, you gotta go primal.
Then we try to do their little mind rays at you, but they're like, it's not working! They got too fucking crazy!
You have to act like the obelisk is in front of you.
Yes.
It's the only way. It's the only way. That's why that movie was fucking made, was to teach us how to handle objects that we cannot comprehend with our own brain power. You be as violent as possible. And then you're the one that comes out on top. Oh man.
Yeah, damn.
But yeah,
We're
gonna continue these stairs, and I'm gonna close my window because I done freaked myself out with the alien talking.
Invisible.
Dude,
I stand there.
what if you saw a
it's like my brain
Sasquatch
is
go up
working
those
overtime
stairs?
to try to make sense of what I'm seeing. My trainer comes and stands next to me. She just stands there casually, looking at it as if it's the least interesting thing in the world. I ask her what this.
I'd kind of freak out if I saw a Sasquatch but go by my window too. Like that.
Oh yeah, by your window. But what if you
They-
saw him go up those wood stairs? The forest stairs.
Then I better be fucking. Then I get. I just have to hope the stairs are fucking there when I show people, and then it's like, see, the fucking stairs are there, so he had to fucking be there.
But you come back and instead there's just a lone ladder.
God damn it. Not even a fucking door.
So they get you.
This thing is doing here, and she just chuckles. Get used to it, rookie. You're going to see a lot of them. I start to move closer, but she grabs my
A
arm.
lot of stairs?
Hard. I wouldn't do that, she says. Her voice is casual, but her grip is tight, and I just stand there looking at her. You're going to see them
think
all
it's
the
chicks
time,
pranking
and
you.
don't go near them. Don't touch them. Don't go up them. Just ignore them. I start to ask her
Oh,
about
I'm
it.
going up them
Something-
fucking stairs. Now I'm definitely going up them damn fucking
gotta
stairs. If
find
I
these
wasn't
fucking-
already beelining it for these fucking stairs, I would be fucking sprinting.
Now I'm going. If you tell me don't, that is the last thing you do is tell me something's haunted, because my fucking, I definitely like, oh really? Okay. And I'm gonna be fucking going in that shit going, what's up, you sons of bitches? Making as much noise as possible. Be jumping up and down them fucking stairs.
And you better believe I might fuck with you and do like the Blair Witch standing just like away from you up on top of the stairs. Like I'm frozen.
I would not care, because I would not even fucking put 2 to 2 together. I'd just be too occupied with trying to fucking piss off the ghosts. Cause that is one thing that I don't. That's why I don't go to quote unquote haunted places. Is because I don't know. It's just like this air of, oh fucking really this entity that can't touch me is gonna fuck with me. Well, I'ma fuck with it.
This dumb dead motherfucker who already fucking died.
You're gonna fuck with me. I'ma fuck with you. You son of a bitch. Come on out. You son of a bitch.
Hey, guess who's still living? Take out a snack, take out a little brownie. I can taste this. So good. So good to eat and be alive.
Fucking. I know it's usually the wind, but wind like slams a door or something. I go, oh, you fucking. Guess what? Start slamming doors myself. Look at me. I can fucking do it too. You think you're bad? You think you're bad slamming doors?
How much energy did you use doing that, huh? You gonna spurt out your little ectoplasm, huh? You gonna spurt out your little ectoplasm?
The only time I
You gonna
would
goo?
freak out if I feel something like brush up against me, that's when I'll be like, God damn it.
Or if they like fucking do like the bite.
Yes.
Oh, kinky motherfucker, huh?
Oh, you don't know.
I'm
but
sorry, I thought that was a mosquito. Just getting the shit, them actually pelting shit, you bleeding, just like, is that all you got? I'm still staying, motherfucker.
You ain't taking me down.
Fucking kill me, I'll fucking come over in the afterlife and beat your fucking ass.
Yeah, I want you to kill me so I can kick your ass.
Well, I guess now that we stopped, we should probably stop. We should probably stop puffing up our chests to this hypothetical ghost.
One day we're gonna have to back up our shit.
I mean, we have to now, yeah. And if we're gonna fuck up, and it's gonna turn out to be some grudge ghost.
Fucking nah. That you gotta watch a movie tape or something.
Or enter a house.
yeah. Well, fucking enter the right house. Enter the right house. But we ain't going in no houses. I'll go in a hospital or something. But I ain't going in no.
I mean, with the
no
whole tape thing,
house.
all we have to do is record, like copy the tape and make someone else watch it. So that clear there. If you go into a grudge house, you're fucked. There's no way of getting out of that.
That's
Just
just
it.
because that's you know. You want to know why? Because nobody has actually tried to give her the hands. Everybody, you watch the movies. Everybody's trying to run and get away. There ain't been a single fucking person that's been like, oh, you wanna be creepy down the fucking stairs? You wanna be creepy down the stairs? Well, I'ma drag you down the fucking stairs. How about that?
Are you saying, in the words of Will Smith as Deadshot from Suicide Squad, that someone just needs to slap her on the ass?
No, I'm saying when she's all doing the contortion down the stairs, what you do instead of going, trying to get out the door, you fucking grab one of her legs and you yank her down the fucking stairs and you curb stomp her like American History X on the goddamn on the bottom step.
Oh, okay.
You show her what for? You fucking give her these hands. You fight back.
I just wanted everybody to remember that from Suicide Squad.
And
and the fact that it was Will Smith that said it, which is pretty funny.
But yeah. Now I want a grudge movie that ends with the people beating the shit out of the ghost. That
just punting Toshio like a soccer ball.
Yeah, boy. Fucking fight back. You gotta fight back. See, that's the problem. Everybody gets all scared of the ghost. It's like it's they feeding off the fee.
But she's white and moving all weird. Then she's making a noise. Oh shit.
She's annoying me.
See, I'd understand that with like with some of like the serial killer type of, or like slasher villains, but for some reason the fact it's the one thing that I should just try to fight back against, that'd be easy.
With the slasher,
Got the fear of women, I guess.
With slasher villains, I'm scared of them because they're slasher villains. There's usually like a tangible person, you know, they're an actual force.
Oh yeah, and many
When
of the
it comes
films
with
too that they actually show people try to fight him and it never goes well.
Yeah, it never.
Like with Jason, like that one dude that was like doing karate on Jason.
Yeah, and fucking. And what's his name that tried to fucking beat up Michael Myers.
But see, then it's an honorable death.
Yeah, see, but fucking when it comes to a ghost, nobody tries to swing on a ghost. Everybody is like, oh, it's ethereal. You fucking can't. It's like if the ghost can touch you, you can touch it. That's the law. That's how it works. You know, there is no it can touch you, but you can't touch it. No, it's either tangible or not tangible. It's either ethereal or not ethereal. It's one or the other. It can't be both. It can't be fucking both. No fucking. So you just try. You know, if you get a little tap on your shoulder, tap its fucking face. Be annoyed at the ghost trying to scare you because it shouldn't be trying to fucking waste its afterlife fucking with you. It's got eternity while you fucking just trying to live.
Oh yeah.
But what about these stairs?
What about these stairs?
The way she's
Is
looking at me
someone
tells me
grudge
it's
crawling
best if
down
I
these
don't.
stairs?
We end up moving on, and the subject doesn't come up again for the rest of my training. She was right, though. I'd say about every 5th call I go on, I end up running across a set of stairs. Sometimes they're relatively close to the path, maybe within 2 or 3 miles. Sometimes they're 20, 30 miles out, literally in the middle of nowhere, and I only find them during the broadest searches or training weekends. They're usually in good condition, but sometimes it looks like they've been out there for months. All different kinds, all different sizes. The biggest I ever saw looked like they came out of a turn-of-the-century mansion, and were at least 10 feet wide, with steps leading up at least 15 or 20
This is
feet.
real. There's probably some fucking
I've tried
artists.
talking about it with people, but they just give me the same response my trainer did. It's normal, don't worry about it.
Yeah, if this is real, this is definitely just some person being high strange.
Especially if like the difference.
Sakes.
Yeah, especially if like the different sizes being in different
Like-
parts of the forest. Because at one point I'd be like, oh, maybe there was just like a house that used to be there, and you know the only real concrete thing they made was the stairs.
But if they're like shifting and moving, it's definitely. I wouldn't even be surprised if it's like a photographer that's just trying to get like uncanny pictures, because that is kind of uncanny, just finding a random set of stairs out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh yeah.
So there would be a level of uneasiness, but thankfully when it comes to the supernatural uneasy, I get a bit of a fuck you to it. So I definitely.
I don't know if I found those stairs, especially if they're as clean as they are in the picture, like I'd be like, oh shit, like there's no graffiti on this. Nobody really knows where this is. Then I'd be like, this is a new hangout spot. This is new fucking hangout spot.
I would still, like I said, initially I would get the initial uncanny creep vibe to it, but thankfully that would piss me off more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Again, because when it comes to supernatural, I don't know. I have some kind of rage that bottles up inside me just thinking about it. It's like
think of sitting on those stairs. You bring a bong out there.
Oh yeah,
bees.
I definitely would love
Good time.
to hang. Yeah, would be great to hang out. But again,
and then somebody comes across you, be like, "Hey, I'm the keeper of the stairs."
Yeah, yes.
You can't go up these stairs. You don't want to go up these stairs.
There's a curse on these stairs.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop you, but I'm here to say you don't want to go up these stairs. Only I sit on these stairs. Do you see me at the top of these stairs? I don't go on the top of these stairs. I stay in the middle.
I stay white heat, and I never go on the top. You never go on the top. And then someone does go on top, and they like fall, and they actually hurt themselves, and so you can be like, "Oh, look what I told you!
Oh,
I
shit.
told you!
Yep.
You went on the top of the stairs, and look what happened." And then they
And
go.
why is it wood on the ground? You're like, it's because we only ever go on the top of the stairs when we need to take a piss. Because it's real fun. Because look how far it goes. That's why I was telling you, don't go up on the stairs.
Hey, suddenly they feel a little trinkle. What the fuck is that? Hey, someone had to take a piss.
Yeah, you don't want to be in the bottom. You don't want to be behind the stairs either. That's the worst part. You'd rather actually be on top of the stairs than on the bottom behind the stairs.
Hey, you're getting in the way of my piss.
See, that's what we'd use this for. It wouldn't be the supernatural, like, cool spot anymore. It'd be the piss stairs.
Constantly tricking people to piss on him. I love the troll mentality that we have. These are our fucking stays. So you coming to our stays.
They're not a big deal, but don't go close to them or up them. When trainees ask about it now, I give them the same response. I don't really know what else to tell them. I'm really hoping someday I get a better answer, but it hasn't happened yet. In the next story, the search and rescue
blindly
officer
followed
is talking
something that
about
was
an
never
interaction that
explained
his
to you.
friend had with the staircase, and the author
You're
says
perfect
this.
for a cult.
My buddy has been a search and rescue officer for about 7 years. He started when he was a junior in college.
It'll be one of the initiations.
Yeah, he's definitely got to.
It'll be called the Journey to the Stairs, and if you end it with a golden shower, you completed the journey. If you don't end it with a golden shower, then you got to do the journey again.
Then you're really blessed if when you go back up there, and then you get to be the golden showerer. You get to go on top of the stairs.
When you get to be on top of the stairs, you gotta at least be a level 50 though to get on top.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's like the big thing.
You
finally get to be on top of the stairs.
I gotta say this now, max level is not solid for everybody. There's some people that literally can donate and come to as many classes as they want, and they could be like level 1 million. You're never gonna hit the max level, unfortunately.
Oh.
But that doesn't mean you stop donating and you don't, just because you got a high level cap doesn't mean you shouldn't, get that level. You shouldn't strive for that level cap. In fact, the higher the level cap, the more you should strive for it. Because the higher the level, the more powerful you are. Because there's some people, their level cap's like level 10, and level 10 people can't. They really, it's not really that impressive. But they max levels.
Even I am not at the max. I would say I'm like a non-alien.
I can.
Non-alien.
You're max. There's 4 maxes in the world. There's 4 maxes in the world. It's Smokey, and then there's Spooge, and then there's Smurda, and then there's Starfish. We are the 4 max levels of the world.
Okay.
I'm the first one, of course. I'm the one that bestowed the max levels onto you. And y'all, if y'all want to bestow max levels onto anybody, because I'm the one that bestowed y'all's max level onto y'all have to get an okay with me to bestow a max level onto you, to pass it down. Because if you don't, then they're not going to be a true max level. They're going to be a fake max level. Which a fake max level is worse than a no level. Let's just say that.
Fucking squirrels.
Hey.
Chipmunks. Different.
Let's continue with.
I just wanted to say the word non-alien. Non-alien.
College, and he had a very similar experience when he first encountered the stairs. His trainer told him almost the same thing mine did, which was never to go near, touch, or ascend them. For the first year, he did just that, but apparently his curiosity got the better of him, and on one call, he broke away from the line and went to go check a set of them out. He said they were about 10 miles from the path where a teenage girl had vanished, and the dogs were following a scent. He was on his own, lagging behind the main group, when he saw a set of stairs off to his left. They looked like they were from a new house, because the carpeting was pristine and white. He said that as he got closer, he didn't feel any different or hear any weird noises. He was expecting something to happen, like bleeding from his ears or collapsing, but he got right up next to them.
But he just smelled a strong odor of ammonia.
The only thing, he said, that was odd was that there was absolutely no debris on the steps. No dirt, leaves, dust.
And a hint of asparagus?
I was trying to eat healthy that week.
Hey, we all get to. We all get to sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always good when there's a strong, potent smell of pineapple.
Wait, hey, who came off these stairs? You're not supposed to come off the stairs. Whose juice is this? Quote Peaches.
You tainted the piss. You tainted the piss.
It was fun, now it's weird.
We just trying to piss off these stairs. We ain't trying to be all weed.
It's not that type of golden shower.
Hey. Now we gotta deal with this pineapple smell. Some people don't like pineapple.
Or anything. And there didn't appear to be any signs of animal or insect activity in the immediate area, which he found strange. It was less like things were avoiding them and more like they just happened to be in a relatively barren part of the forest. He touched the stairs and didn't feel anything except the sort of sticky feeling you get from new carpet. Making sure his radio was on.
God damn it, who's jizzing on our stairs? They jizzed on the stairs. You sons of
We might have to move to one of the. We might have to move to one of the other stairs in the forest. Someone's getting a little bit too saucy.
God damn it. God damn it, our stairs. They ruining our stairs. I knew I didn't like that pineapple smell.
Yeah,
He slowly climbed the stairs. He said it was terrifying because the way they'd been stigmatized, he wasn't really sure what was going to happen to him. He joked that half of him expected to be teleported to some other dimension, and the other half of him was watching for a UFO to come swooping down. But he got to the top with little event, and he stood there looking around. But, he said, the longer he stood on the top step, the more he...
Because he's not pissing. You gotta be pissing. That's the whole point of going on top of the stairs is to piss.
Yeah,
if you're not...
If you fucking stand up there, look around, of course you're just gonna get like the weird height, that you're up high. You're gonna start getting like that weird dizziness of being up high.
Yeah, you're gonna get...
Like, hey, there's no rails on this.
Fucking... And again, the magic doesn't work if you don't piss. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Is to piss.
The vertigo goes away immediately because then you're in a relaxed state of pissing. He comes in.
Yeah. You're like, oh, look at this, and then you can even try to write your name.
Hey, I'm not gonna say it's not gonna happen or that it's gonna happen guaranteed, but a black portal might open up and a Sasquatch might pull you in.
Your piss got to be clean enough. It's got to be solid, clear piss for that to happen, though.
I mean, we're max levels, and that hasn't even happened to us yet, so it's not gonna happen to you guys.
Do you know how much fucking soda I drink? There's no way I'm pissing clear enough to do that yet.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you gotta piss so clear that the sunlight reflects off the piss, and it causes the fucking forest fire.
There's a time when I had piss like that when I actually tried to be healthy.
But yeah, you get almost impossible to get that clear. Piss,
except
piss.
maybe how we do it is that
piss,
I clean up.
I
clean up so I have the clear piss. I clean up so I have the clear piss. But then you have your dirty piss, and then it's like a yin and yang of both of our piss, of the clear piss and the
See, but what
And
I'm
the
talking
dirty
about,
piss.
the piss has to be so clear that it might as well be glass, so it hurts on the way out. You're like, oh god, no, and it feels like it's shredding on the way out. It's gotta be that clean.
I have some clearing up.
It's gotta be that clean.
I gotta
so
drink
clean
enough bleach.
that it hurts.
Yeah, bleach piss.
He felt like he was doing something
Because back to Aleister Crowley. What's the number one
Though
rule?
if I did do drink piss,
what's the number one rule of magic? What's the number one rule of magic? If you want to do it right, you can't enjoy it. That's right.
Yeah.
That is right.
See, that's. I guess drinking bleach though, with the ammonia mixed with the bleach, and then would I be pissing out mustard gas?
You're not enjoying it now, are you? And that would be a powerful spell, now, wouldn't it? That
it would.
Like you don't even need to be. You could just be fucking. You got a superpower now.
That's what you call a German golden shower.
You don't even need to be fucking. You don't even be doing magic with that piss. That's magic all of its. That's all magic all of its own.
Ooh.
very, very wrong. He described it as the feeling you get if you were in a part of a government building that you had no business being in. As if someone was going to come and arrest you or shoot you in the back of the head at any second. He tried to brush it off, but the feeling got stronger and stronger, and that's when he realized that he couldn't hear anything. The sounds of the forest were gone, and he couldn't hear his own breathing. It was like some kind of weird, awful tinnitus, but more oppressive. He climbed back down to rejoin the search and didn't mention what he'd done. But, he said, the weirdest part came after. His trainer was waiting back at the Welcome Center after the search ended for the day, and he cornered my buddy before he could leave. He said his trainer had this look of intense anger, and he asked what was wrong. You went up them, didn't you? My buddy said,
You went up the stairs! You went up the stairs! This needs to be a movie now, just so we can have the scene of the guy like, what have you done? You went up the stairs! Why'd you go up the stairs? Shake him around.
Did you piss off him? Did you piss off the stairs?
Tell me you pissed up. You went up there and you didn't piss off him and done this all.
Please tell me you pissed off the stairs.
Goddamn
well, we got another horror movie. Got a horror movie on the docket.
The stairs. Anytime they're like, oh, it's your movie's the stairs. You're like, no. It's the stairs. The stairs. Can't be going up them stairs now.
And if you do, you better be pissing on them now.
Better be pissing off up on top of those stairs. They don't want to go up them. If you're gonna go up them, you better take out your willy and stop pissing.
Oh man. That's gonna be a great movie. It's not gonna be it's not gonna be our best, but it's still gonna be a great movie.
Yeah, it'll definitely be a low budget one we'll throw out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That'll pop up as a Hulu
Because
original.
we didn't find her, the dogs lost her scent. My buddy asked what that had to do with anything. The trainer asked how long he'd been on the stairs, and my buddy said no more than a minute. The trainer gave him this really awful, almost dead-eyed look, and told him that if he ever went up another set of stairs again, he'd be fired, immediately. The trainer walked away, and I guess he's never answered any of the questions my buddy's asked about him since. Now,
you don't be going up on fucking stairs now, boy. You don't be going up the fucking stairs.
It'd be kind of funny if like he wasn't trying to allude to anything supernatural. He's just like, those slippery ass motherfuckers that we get an accident every week. Our insurance ain't gonna be paying for that, buddy. You fucking go up the stairs again, you're fired.
Don't be fucking trying me, you son of a bitch. We ain't.
And don't say that you got it. I remember that forklift accident you had a while ago.
That limp ain't new.
That cost us the company. We had to pay for that shit.
You son of a bitch.
Ain't doing it again.
No, now we don't even got a forklift because of you. Oh, we used to, and now we gotta use these fucking hand dollies, and half of them don't even fucking work.
Fucking dollies.
I hate those goddamn, the ones that you gotta pump. They never fucking work. They never fucking work. It's like, how the fuck do you break this? It's pressurized. It's pressured. It's fucking...
Yeah, if I'm using a hand dolly, I'm using the real cheap ones that just with the rope.
Holy shit.
That's what my dad would always use too, because you don't trust those other ones. Or the one that it didn't even come with like any rope or any type of straps too. We just had to bungee it. And put a whole ass fucking washing machine on it. Or a fridge. On a tiny ass little dolly. It had good wheels though. That's really a cat.
Oh man.
It had some like pretty prime ass like puffy ass wheels.
I'm talking about the fucking the ones that the fucking you move pallet with.
Oh
pallets.
yeah, those fucking ones. I hate those ones. I had
They
deal
never
with them a
fucking
little
work.
bit in Target.
They
Yeah.
never fucking work. I don't know how.
I never even had.
They break.
I never even had to move anything with them. I just would have to move them out of the way, and that they wouldn't even fucking work for that.
Yeah, no. It's like how the what the fuck?
Like how'd this even get here? I just need to get to the fucking trash compactor.
So, and there's nobody likes to point it out, but there's always a streak. There's always that telltale streak behind them. That someone's just dragging it because they can't get it to fucking work. But they still have to use it. They still have to fucking use it because they can't carry the pallet them fucking selves. So they have to awkwardly just drag it all the way across the fucking store.
That's why if there's anything on a pallet, I would just move it onto those like those ones that are like they're real heavy and like they always make me kind of scared because if they're so heavy that they could kind of get a little bit out of control and it's like they're perfect level just like to crack your shin. But I'd always just take the boxes off the pallets and just stack them on that willy-nilly and just.
Fuck yeah, think smart. All right, let's go.
Now, I don't want to give too much of it away, especially with what comes later, but it is my theory that these stairs in the woods are a sort of interdimensional construct. Sort of as if there are different layers or parallel universes existing together, and these stairs sort of act
Got
as
it all figured out,
passageways.
huh?
Fucking time crime, baby. It's always time crime, though. Hey,
Time crime.
I presented my Men in Black theory to you. I was able to fuse the three theories of time cop, aliens, and Black Lodge all in one. See, someone in the future is gonna open up the Black Lodge, and now everything's gonna come spilling out, the cryptids and the aliens and the demons and whatnot. All of it's gonna come out, and they're gonna be like, oh shit, we fucked up. Send them back in time to when the Earth wasn't fucking even around. Fucking they won't be bothering us. We won't know if they can survive or not, but it doesn't matter. They'd be out of our hair. So they did that, but they fucked up and scattered them through all our time, and now we gotta deal with them. And now we have time cops. Ya boy.
They're just trying to warn us about the bridge.
Well, that's the
The
Mothman.
bridge.
The Mothman, he might be a time cop himself. That I'm going to say that now. The Mothman's definitely a time cop, and his
Or what if
mission,
he's a time criminal who was actually trying to do good, but there's a misunderstanding, and it's like the fugitive.
No, he definitely was the time cop, because he was the good guy. He was trying to warn us of the bridge, and he failed us because the aliens that started popping up around his sightings were fucking stopping him. They're the criminals. They're the one he can't.
You think he got his badge taken away for that?
See, probably because his main mission was to fucking deal with the bridge. Obviously, that was his main mission.
And there hasn't been much sightings after that of him either.
Yeah. So his main mission failed because he got sidetracked with dealing the aliens. He's like, I can't fucking warn them when I got all these aliens down too. I time cop. What do I do? Do I warn them about the bridge, or do I get the aliens? And you're gonna get the aliens because aliens are gonna do more damage. The aliens would have done way more damage if it wasn't for the Mothman. Because there was a shit ton of alien sightings around that time too.
Well, damn.
But Bridgewater Triangle, that it has a lot of high strangeness. If I'm not mistaken, that's where the weird dude with the tape recorder shows up for a party, and he like couldn't turn the tape recorder on or anything, but he still pretended to use it.
It was the same place with that and the dude drinking the bleach.
Yeah, boy. Hey, it's time cops. Some of them drink bleach.
They run on bleach.
Between them. As we get into more details later, I'll explain how this makes sense. But my idea moving forward is that they're not just not of the woods, but not of this dimension itself.
That's why they can open the portals.
The next story opens with an introduction from the author, which I'll begin to read. The next person I talked to was EW, a former trainer who now works as an EMT.
It all comes back.
He still comes to ops like this to help out, but doesn't work full-time for us anymore. He specialized in finding lost kids. He just seemed to have a sixth sense when it came to knowing where they'd gone. He's a legend among the more senior vets, but he gets embarrassed if you compliment him on his work. He sat down with me at dinner one evening, and we ended up swapping stories. Most of them were just casual, but when we got to the subject of weirder calls, I mentioned that I had a buddy who gone up.
See, the Mothman doesn't know this, but all he had to do was piss off the bridge, and it would have been saved.
God damn. But he was Pisha like me.
Upstairs. He got kind of quiet and asked me if I heard of a little boy who disappeared from the park a few years back. I hadn't, so he told me this story.
It is no excuse. Still gotta take his badge away, unfortunately. It's sad to see him. I hate to see him go because he's one of my favorite agents. But sadly, he has to go.
You got it.
Man, I wish Mothman.
You got it.
I wish Mothman sightings would start popping up again.
Oh shit! If he went rogue.
Yeah, boy.
Story. They were out looking for this 11-year-old boy, Joey, who'd gone missing near a river. Of course, the first thought was that he'd fallen in and drowned, but when they brought dogs out, they led search and rescue officers away from the river and up into a very densely forested area. When we do searches for people, we search in a grid pattern, and we search every box of the grid incredibly thoroughly. What EW's team noticed right away was that the very strange pattern was emerging. Dogs in alternating boxes were picking up Joey's scent, but losing it when they overlapped with another box. If you think of it like a checkerboard, Joey's scent was being picked up.
Do we know if there was a Bojangles nearby?
But never in red. This, of course, didn't make any sense, because how could the kid bounce from one area?
Hey, cause Mr. Bojangles, he's out there and he'll fucking get you. He'll fucking get you. You gotta be on.
And then you'll blame a bunch of kids.
Well, He didn't even do that. The kids kind of did that themselves.
I mean, yeah. He didn't have to, but I mean, of course, he didn't personally because they never found him.
Hey, he's still out there. That's why I was saying you gotta watch out, Mr. Bojangles.
Probably trucking somewhere. Probably fucking trucker.
Get you. I mean, that's the scary thing about it.
Mm-hmm. Not to malign truckers. But it is the best profession to be a serial killer. Hello?
Yeah, got you.
Okay, making sure it didn't do the disconnect.
But, sorry, I got sidetracked.
What are you looking up, Mr. Bojangles?
No, but, yeah.
You gonna get a share with the with the school? Rest of the class?
No.
What's so important? What did you get sidetracked with so much today? Now you got me curious. You're doing it again.
Sorry. God damn it, I'm gonna have to explain. Hold on. Give me 1 second. God damn it.
Trying to play all mysterious.
Fucking.
Well, I'm here putting more sugar on the I think a cavity I might have from eating all this fucking Smarties. You haven't stopped.
Fucking, but yeah, fucking, yeah. Sorry. I'm answering roommates messages. My bad. But fucking Mr. Bojangles, yeah, terrifying dude, still up there. He'll get you terrifying. He'll
They had his
snatch you.
fucking blood sample and then they fucked it up.
Yep, they fucked it up. Oh, but
to another area without leaving a cent in each place he passed. EW and his partner pass into a new box of the grid, and EW notice a set of stairs about 50 yards away. He tells his partner that they need to check near it, but his partner flat out refuses. He tells EW that he's made it a point to never go any stairs he sees, and that while it may be routine, he's not to pretend that it's normal. He tells EW that he'll wait inside while EW checks. EW says he was irritated, but he felt for the guy, and didn't push him on the subject. I walked over to the stairs. They were small, kind of like stairs into a basement. I don't feel strongly one way or the other about them. The stairs, I mean. So I wasn't scared or anything. I guess I'm like everyone else, and I just prefer not to think about them too much. Anyway, I went over and I could see that there was something lying on the bottom step, sort of curled up. My heart sinks, because of course you always hope for the best, and we were confident that we'd find this kid alive because he'd only been missing for a few hours, but I knew right away that it was him and that he was dead. He was curled up in a little ball on the step, holding his stomach. It looked like he'd been in horrible pain when he died, but I didn't see any blood except for some on his lips and chin. I radioed in that I'd found him, and we got his body back to command. That poor family, they were devastated. The parents couldn't understand how he'd be dead because he'd only been gone for such a short amount of time. And on top,
he didn't piss off the stairs. You gotta piss off the stairs. See what happens when you don't piss off the stairs. It's crucial.
You fall.
It's crucial. You piss off them fucking stairs.
It's
you
true.
die. You fucking. He fucking died.
That's why if you're gonna go to any of those stairs, you better make sure you get a full bladder.
He fucking, yeah, he went on top of the stairs and he didn't piss off the stairs. Look what happened.
On top of that, we
Don't
didn't
take a shit
have
off the
any
stairs.
obvious cause of death, which just made it worse. I figure he probably eaten something poisonous since he was holding his stomach when I found him, but I didn't want to guess. It's hard enough to hear that your kid is dead, let alone have some stupid search and rescue guy guessing about what happened. They took him away and I went home and tried not to think about it. I hate finding dead kids, man. I love this job, but it's one of the reasons I left. I've got 2 daughters, and the thought of losing them that way just... He choked up a little bit here. I'm not great with emotional stuff like that, and it's always sort of awkward to see a grown man cry. So I didn't really know what to do. He pulled himself together eventually, though, and kept going. We don't always hear back from the coroners about cause of death. It's not really our job to know, I guess, and sometimes if they think it's foul play, they won't tell us because of legal issues. But I've got a friend who works for the sheriff's department, and he'll usually pass along any interesting info if I ask. In this case, though, I actually got a call from him about a week later. He asked if I remember the kid, and of course I do, and he says some seriously weird stuff is going on. He tells me, EW man, you're going to think I'm crazy, but the coroner has no idea what happened to this kid. He's never seen anything like it.
He didn't piss off the stairs. That's what happened to him. He didn't piss off the stairs. It's so simple. It's so fucking simple. Yeah.
Gotta piss off the stairs.
Even if you're a kid, gotta piss off the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
My friend goes on to tell me that
do you think they'd be the
when
first to make
coroner
that
opened
conclusion?
the kid up, he couldn't believe what he was seeing. The kid's organs were like Swiss cheese. Quarter-sized holes were punched clean through just about every single organ this kid had, aside from his heart and lungs. But his colon, his stomach, his kidneys, and even one of his testicles were full of these clean holes. My friend said the coroner described it as if someone had taken a hole punch and punched holes out of everything.
Mr. Bojangles strikes again.
God damn it.
You see, you piss off the stairs, you keep Mr. Bojangles away.
Like before he's like, the coroner has no idea what killed this kid. It's like, maybe all the fucking holes in his fucking, they got punched in his fucking organs.
It can't be that.
I think
Those were there pre-mortem, alright? Those were there before the kid died, okay? So, it could have been the holes. You're crazy. You're crazy thinking it was the holes.
What is it? What is he, Shia LaBeouf?
Hey, yo. I'm tired of digging these holes, Grandpa. Well, that's too damn bad.
They were so neat. But the kid didn't have a scratch on him. No entry or exit wounds. The closest anyone had ever seen was a guy who'd filled himself full of buckshot a year or so back while cleaning his rifle. Rifle. Okay. No one had a clue what could possibly have caused it. My friend asked me if I had heard anything like it, or if we'd had similar cases in the past, but I never even heard of something like that, and I told him I wasn't going to be of any help to him. As far as I know, the coroner determined the cause of death as something like massive internal bleeding, but no one knows what really happened. I've never been able to forget that kid. I have nightmares about it sometimes. I don't let my kids go into the woods
someone
alone,
might have, I don't
and when
know,
they
killed
go
him.
together, I never let them out of my sight.
Nah.
It was the stairs. You didn't piss off the stairs.
He didn't piss off the stairs. He didn't piss off the stairs. Mr. Bojangles came and did his thing. But
I got specifically Mr. Bojangles that comes when you don't piss off the stairs. You piss off the stairs!
The whole point of pissing off the stairs is to scare off Mr. Bojang. He doesn't like the smell or the noise that it makes. So he's gotta run off. He runs off anytime you piss off the top. That's why. See, he knows you're on top of the stairs because he can hear when the sound of when your foot hits. So he's like, oh shit, there's someone on top of the stairs. I can go and push him, and I'll get him. And then it's Bojangles is coming for you. But as soon as you piss off the stairs, he's like, what's that? What's that? Oh no, they pissing off the stairs. What is that stench? That stench. Oh, that awful sound too. I gotta leave. Oh, and he runs away.
Hey, do it.
Yep.
That's a secret there.
That's a free fucking class, and you don't even have to fucking donate. That's a free class for you. Congratulations. That's what the university has to teach you. How to run away from fucking Mr. Bojangles.
Anyone watching this right now, you're an honorary .0000001 level person.
Yeah, you've acquired a little tiny bit of experience. Congratulations.
Enjoy it.
Because it could be taken away from you.
Mm-hmm. And also, it's good information to know when you see those stairs. You know what to do.
Yes, definitely. Them stairs, either stay off the top of them. Oh! We gotta thank you.
Oh, shit. Thank you, Irene.
Your boy are riveting. I'm glad you enjoyed our riveting lesson.
Well, hell yeah.
I used to love it out here.
See if there's any
That
more
case,
people
a
that
couple of
didn't
others,
piss off these stairs.
Sort of ruined it for me. Dinner was over, so we started to clean up and go back to our cabins. Before we went our separate ways, he put his hand on my shoulder and looked at me really close. He tells me that there's bad things out here, things that don't care if we have families or lives, or we can think and feel. He tells me to be careful and he walks away. I didn't have a chance to talk to him again, but that story stuck with me. So here we have a story of a child's organs being essentially stripped away hole by hole, assumedly whenever he comes into contact with a staircase. This goes back to the theory I mentioned before about the stairs being gateways into alternate planes, or at least a different realm, sort of where the spirit of the woods and stuff like that come from. The other stories I'm not mentioning detail various cryptids and monsters that our search and rescue officer runs into, so my idea here is that the woods are kind of bleeding over with these supernatural entities, and these stairs may be a way in and out.
But
in our next story, we're going to see more explanation about it, but again, this further supports the idea that the stairs act as gateways. Immediately after the previous story, he leads into another experience that he's had with another search and rescue veteran. By pure coincidence, I got to talk to another vet, PB, who's been in the search and rescue field for years. We were partnered on a grid sweep during a training exercise, and we were chatting casually about how we liked the job, what kind of things we'd seen, and the like. At one point, we passed an old set of stairs, though these were probably from an old fire lookout, given the area.
Oh, thank you, Irene. This video's about some mysterious stairs that
that's not what we're talking about.
Kind of what we're talking about. I mean, the stairs are definitely connected.
I mean, the stairs have no connection really whatsoever. We've done that ourselves. Do you know anything about the West Memphis 3? That's the only thing. That's the only way we can explain Mr. Bojangles.
Mr. Bojangles and the West Memphis 3. Well, yes, that's the most important part is the pissing off the stairs.
That's how you that's how you throw them away. That's how you get them. No, fucking the West Memphis 3. The West Memphis 3 are three teenagers that was wrongfully accused of murdering three children? It was 3 children. Yes, it was 3 children.
Oh, I
And,
thought it was just one kid.
No, it was 3. It was 3.
Okay, yeah.
It was 3 children, and the real perpetrator, we only know him by Mr. Bojangles, and they did go to jail. The three teenagers that were accused of it. It was satanic panic. It was satanic panic going on, and it was like the 90s when this happened.
Yes.
I'm really spitballing that there's much better coverage of
Also, why he was called,
this.
why the most likely the person that they think is the real perpetrator is called Mr. Bojangles is because he there was like where the murder happened, like not too long after when they think it happened, there was someone who's washing blood off of themselves in the bathroom of a Bojangles, like not too far from the murder site.
And I'm not 100% sure, but they also might have found matching DNA that matches with the crime scene.
They grabbed the DNA, but they never got to match it or do anything with it because the people who extracted the DNA fucked it up.
Yeah, that I see that again. I didn't remember what happened with that, but yeah, that's did they get out? All of them, all 3 of the guys got out, right? They
I think 2 of them are out, but I don't remember. I don't remember if the one that was kind of put as the leader. I don't think he's out.
I know the process of getting him out is underway. If that's.
But I'm pretty sure the other 2 are out.
I don't know where this happened. I do not know if it happened in North Carolina.
It was in it was Memphis, but it wasn't like the usual Memphis. It was
wasn't it West
it was
Virginia?
called, yeah, it was West Memphis.
It wasn't. It was in West Virginia, right? I want to say it was
West
in West
Memphis
Virginia.
3. Now I gotta know.
Yeah.
Let's see, West Memphis. I remember it being somewhere weird. In Arkansas.
Okay. Oh yeah, I would have never guessed that.
Yeah. West Memphis, Arkansas. 1993.
Yeah. The teenagers really didn't help their case because when they were questioned and all, they basically said they did it.
Yeah.
So they didn't really help themselves when they were accused. So but if anybody did their job right, they would have known that their testimony was complete horseshit.
Is this in Florida? Are these stairs? Have we established where these stairs are? Because it does kind of look like Florida.
I have no fucking clue where these.
Wouldn't be surprised with all the people going missing. I mean, getting poked to death with a bunch of holes sounds like a Florida crime.
Oh yeah, for sure. But this is. I wouldn't be surprised if this is some kind of like phenomenon that happens.
I don't know. I feel like this kid got murdered.
Well, yeah, that kid just got murdered for sure. But I'm talking about the stairs. Let's drop the kid murder for a second and let's focus on the stairs. This is probably just like some like we've said earlier. This is probably like some artist or something that's doing something to be high strangeness for high strangeness' sake, because you got to be high strange to really do any kind of real art, or you're not. You got to have people question it, or you're not doing it right.
Would be crazy to do an art thing, like weird random art thing that you don't tell anybody about, like in the forest, and then like find out like a bunch of people are like dying and a bunch of weird stuff's happening around it, and you're like, oh shit.
It's a good thing. It's a good way to fucking freak people out. That's for sure. Because it's that gets that level of uncanniness that will definitely. Again,
it's almost like our consciousnesses like project like the phenomenon itself.
Yeah, to the point
You
where
put something that's uncomfortable that like throws us off, and they're like, "That shouldn't be there." Then we just like project like
make
crazy
sure
shit
that it's
onto it.
there. Yeah. Make it a lot bigger than it has to be.
Hmm. Like all the
You fucking
dragons that were
attach
probably tigers
tulpas.
and
You
crocodiles.
attach fucking tulpas to it, and that's a whole nother fucking can of worms that we probably shouldn't get into right now.
Oh yeah, and that could spoil a really good anime. But I'm not.
Fucking with tulpas?
Yeah.
What anime?
Well, I can't spoil it now if you don't know.
No, cause I what anime?
If you don't know, then I feel like I feel like
Fucking
you'll be
tell me
mad
the
if I
anime.
say.
Tell me the anime.
All right, spoiler warning. If you don't want this anime spoiled for you, but I won't.
You
I'll
have
try
to
to
know
keep it
what a
vague.
tulpa is to even understand like anime.
Paranoid Agent.
Oh, I've seen that. You know I've
Yeah,
seen that. I love that movie. Yeah. That's tulpa all the way. That's
yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
tulpa all the way.
I was making
That's a
sure.
tulpa
I
that.
thought you did, but then the fact that you weren't grabbing it, I just wanted to make sure because it's a pretty big spoiler.
You know how many fucking animes there are? That it's Paranoid Agent is the definitive tulpa anime, but it's not the only tulpa anime out there now. Come on.
Yeah, sure.
But oh man, now I want to watch Paranoid Agent. That was good. That's good.
Some good
But we
shit.
like again, we can't be getting into fucking tulpa. Let's continue with these stays. How about we continue with these stays?
That we were
Pee-pee's
in.
ready.
I sort of casually mentioned that I was curious about the stairs and that I wished I knew more about them. He got kind of quiet and looked like he wanted to tell me something, but wasn't sure if he should. Finally, he told me to turn my radio off. Obviously, this is something we are never ever supposed to do, but I did and he did the same. About 7 years ago, he tells me, he was out on a call with a rookie. They were in the area of a park that's had a lot of strange reports and events. Disappearances, stories about lights in the forest, odd noises, things like that. The rookie was totally spooked, kept going on and on about things in the woods, according to PB. The guy wouldn't stop talking about the goat man, just on and on. Goat man this and goat
Goat
man that.
man.
Finally, I told him that there was plenty else to be afraid of out here that was very real, and that he'd better get over this
Like
thing
these
with the goat
stays.
man. The rookie wanted to know what kind
Fucking
Talk about goat man. What about these fucking stays?
Goatman's the only cryptid. Goatman's the only cryptid that has a confirmed kill. So we can't be questioning old Goatman. Goatman might actually be fucking real. he's
I mean, I'm
the
down
only
with
fucking-
goat man. I'm a goat man myself, but
No, you fucking are not. You do not. That is the only. That's the only bridge that I'm not gonna be like fucking around with, because that bridge actually. That
so wait,
cryptid-
so you're saying if a goat man rolls up on you, so you're not gonna join me in fighting the goat man?
Fucking okay, yeah, of course. If that's the case, but fucking we're not going nowhere fucking near that fucking bridge, man. I ain't risking it, man.
The bridge.
Because the fucking goat man has the actual kill.
That's the bridge he's actually trying to warn us about.
The bridge, yes. Fucking yeah, Mothman versus the goat man. Your boy.
See, this is why we need to be in the movies.
Oh yeah, got it. Fucking, it's now we got another fucking movie. We got more movies to make, man. We got so many. We got Orca 2. Definitely need to make Orca 2. That's for
I
sure.
mean, that's the first one, yeah.
Well, it's not the first one. It's the most important one.
Yes.
But get the Stairs movie. Get Mothman versus Goatman. That's gonna be a thing. I know we had other movies. I just can't think.
They coming back and forth.
But we can.
They'll reveal themselves when we need them.
Your boy.
Mhm.
That, and we just can't. We do just have to go back through our messenger. one good.
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Hey, good night. Good night. Fucking thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Irene. Hope to see you again.
Yeah, hope you come back. Thank you again.
Kind of things I was talking about, and I just told him to shut up and walk. We crested a little ridge, and there was a staircase about 10 yards ahead. The rookie stops dead in his tracks and just stands there looking at them. I tell him, see, that's something you should be afraid of. The rookie asks me what these are doing out here, and for some reason I just open up and tell him the truth, or what I've been told is the truth. I could have gotten in a lot of trouble for doing what I did, and I could have got in trouble for repeating it to you. But you're a nice kid, and I want you to stop looking into this. Quit while you're ahead. So I'll tell you what I know under the condition that you never breathe a word of this to the soups. I told him I wouldn't say a word, and he double-checked that our radios are off. When I first started out, we were a little less tight-lipped about them, and other things that happened out here. We warned people before they were even hired that there was weird things going on. I guess the Forest Service was tired of such a massive turnover rate, and they wanted people to know what they were getting into. So they started having people sign these agreements that they wouldn't go to the media about what was going on. The Forest Service didn't want to scare people away, so the last thing they knew were spooked rookies running off to tell stories of ghosts and haunted stairs. But eventually, they found that the agreements weren't necessary. People not only didn't want to talk about what they saw, but they wouldn't. A few times, media tried to talk to people when kids or hikers would disappear, and no one would say a word. I can't really explain it. I guess we just don't really want to admit anything is wrong. This is our job, and to be out in the woods every single day, we don't need to be spooked. And the best way to avoid that is to pretend like everything's okay. So I'll tell you everything I can think of, and after that, I'm done talking about it for good. And I expect you not to bring it up around me, ever. The stairs have been out here as long as the parks have existed. We have records going back decades describing them. Sometimes people go up them and nothing happens. Other times, look, I really don't like talking about this, but sometimes really bad things happen. I saw one guy get his hand sliced clean off when he got to the top step. He reached out to touch a tree branch, and it happened so fast. 1 second his hand was there, the next it was gone. Completely.
Fucking Bojangles in the trees, man. These are the fucking trees.
That guy almost died. Another time.
You gotta fucking watch out, man. You gotta fucking watch out. He's everywhere. Mr. Bojangles is fucking everywhere. You just gotta watch out. He can get you. You make sure you piss
Take your
off
fucking hand.
You piss off them fucking stairs. You piss off them motherfucking stairs.
Or either worse, he'll fill you full of holes, or maybe he'll just take your fucking hand.
Literally exploded like a water balloon. She sort of stumbled down and came over to me, and all she got out was, "I think something is wrong with me." She dropped like a sack of flour, dead before she hit the ground. I'll never forget the way the blood leaked into the inside of her eye. Before she died, I watched it turn red.
Ooh, they should probably research if there's some type of, because there's like some type of crazy fatal like swamp gases and stuff that can happen.
You know, what the fuck you talking about? We know exactly what happened. I can't believe you even. I can't.
I'm just saying, we know what happened, but for most people who aren't in the know, for them to be researching, no one looked into swamp gases. That's all I'm saying.
That's the thing. It's like, did she piss off the stairs? No, she didn't piss off the stairs.
But I'm saying, if she did piss off the stairs, but then did happen to be killed, might have been swamp gases.
Yes, if that happened, if you piss off the stairs and you still die, that is because you have encountered something in nature that just cannot be avoided.
Thank you. That's all I'm trying to say.
That is true, but 9 times out of 10, pissing off the stairs is gonna save your life. All right.
Oh yeah.
I can't help that sometimes you release noxious swamp gas that will kill you. I can't help that.
It's not even just like swamp gas either. Like there's up there. I remember there's like a story of like this family going to like this like valley, like it was like a forest too. It wasn't like a swamp. It was like up north in a forest, and it was like they were just like found like chilling in their in like their little camp and stuff, just all dead. Like in the dog too, because of the fucking gases that came up.
Yeah, that's fucking, that is true. And another thing that can just randomly kill you is just the right enough sound can drive you crazy enough to kill yourself.
Oh yeah.
So if like you're in like a like the right valley or something. So my theory with the Delatov Pass was that they like some tornado vortex did that's I subscribe to that theory. That it just made a wicked enough sound to drive everybody crazy enough to scatter.
Oh shit.
And be violent, like because they weren't paying attention. I think people the people that like were ripped apart and stuff were ripped apart from the people frantically trying to get out of the fucking
Tent.
The tents, yeah, they were just like in the way, unfortunately.
Yeah, cause I mean,
For,
like, I know there's those like the sound wave things that they use for pest control, and I know that always like fucks with animals,
yeah, and
like
fucking
pets and stuff.
the reason why they didn't have their eyes and their tongue is that's very easily explained. The scavenger animals are gonna go for that's like one of the first things to go when it comes to scavenger animals. So,
but what about? Don't you know that the chimpanzee also likes these things? That they would eat the tongue? That's like an ape, like a Sasquatch, like a Yeti.
Sure, yeah.
And what about the
to be honest, I
the Indian army that saw the tracks? They saw the fucking Yeti tracks.
I believe in Yetis more than I do believe in fucking Sasquatch. I will say that. Like I believe there could be some like bear apish fucking animal living out in the Alps, and they're strong enough to keep us away from them, you know. But there's definitely not a Sasquatch in that we've explored too much of the surface of the world to not find at least a dead Sasquatch, you know? If there was like actual Sasquatches. But with Yetis, it's
Shots fired.
With Yetis, it's fucking because we're not. It's
you
not
can't
like
find the Sasquatches because you're using portals to jump around.
Fucking, they're pissing. They're
Skinwalker Ranch.
See, they're pissing. They're pissing off the fucking. They're pissing off the. See, a Yeti's piss is clear enough to create a portal off these stairs. They're pissing off the stairs. Gotta piss off the stairs. Always comes back to that.
Should happen, and there wasn't a single thing I could do to help. We warn people not to go anywhere near them, but there's always at least one idiot who does. And even if nothing happens to them, something bad always happens. Kids go missing as we're on their trail, sometimes dies the next day, cut in half, completely safe part in the park. I don't know why, but something bad always happens.
I think you definitely need to be searching around for a serial killer, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Just in case these kids are pissing off the stairs and still getting killed, you might want to look for someone that's not Mr. Bojangles.
Because this doesn't sound. Mr. Bojangles is getting a little crazy here. Fucking cutting people in half and shit now.
Happens. I don't know exactly why they're out here, but it doesn't matter. They're here, and if we were smart, we tell our new officers exactly what they're capable of. We were both quiet for a little while. I was afraid to talk because I wasn't sure if he was done. He looked like he wanted to say something else. Finally, he spoke up again. Have you ever
What if someone tries to bomb the stairs?
I nodded, expecting him to continue, but he just said,
"It's the only way."
It's because somebody
stop the madness.
When you piss off the stairs, that set of stairs goes away. Once you piss off the stairs, it goes away. It's like, oh, someone pissed on for me. It's good. I can go now, and they leave. And then you gotta keep. Yeah, if you find another set of stairs, you gotta climb those stairs, and you gotta piss off of it again.
You definitely need to be bringing the 24 pack of some Mountain Dew.
The more you can piss on command, the powerful you are. The more stronger, the more powerful you are. That's the lesson.
Ooh, yeah.
That's another lesson. You know what? I'm taking that back. That's not true. That's not true. That's just talent. That you're just very talented if you can piss on command. That ain't a superpower.
Get me drunk enough, and if I'm still drinking, I could piss anytime.
That's why I'm taking that away. Taking that superpower away. That's no longer a superpower. That's just a fancy talent.
Superpower to me.
Stay quiet, walking alongside me.
Spooge can keep it as a superpower.
I need it.
Eventually, he started a story about the biggest deer he'd ever seen in the park. I didn't bring up the subject again, and I didn't press him for any more stories. He dropped out of the op the next day. Apparently, he left before the sun came up. He said he was sick. None of us have heard from him since he left. So this further goes into the idea that the stairs themselves are a supernatural gateway. Like the man who reached his hand out and it was supposedly sliced off or went into nowhere could have been his hand going through to another dimension or a spiritual plane. Same with the child who was curled up on the staircase and began sort of almost dissolving into another reality. Here we have a slightly shorter update from the author. One of the vets at the training op reads No Sleep, and he recognized my stories. He knows me pretty well, and we swapped stories before. He asked if he could share something he's noticed about the stairs and some thoughts he had. I'm really glad you decided to share these. I think it's important that people be aware of what's out there, especially since the Forest Service is doing such a good job of covering it all up. I asked him what he meant. What do you mean, what do I mean? The lack of any kind of media attention? No coverage of missing kids or bodies found miles away from where they got lost in the first place? David Paulides hits it right on the head. The Forest Service is doing everything they can to keep people coming here, even if it isn't safe. I mean, to be fair, it's not like these things happen every day, but the numbers add up and it's worth looking into. Especially the stairs. I was surprised you didn't mention the flipped ones. I didn't know what he was talking about. I couldn't remember him ever talking about something like that. He seemed somewhat incredulous. Dude, I can't believe you've been on this long without seeing them. No one told you about them? I shrugged and asked him to elaborate. Well, there's the normal stairs, the ones that pop up when you're a ways out. I know you know about them, but sometimes I've run across ones that are flipped upside down. I guess it would be like if you had a dollhouse and the stairs
upside down stairs!
They're just fucking. This is a fucking prank.
Upside down stairs. How do you? That's the hardest. You don't want to find the upside down stairs because that's the hardest to piss off of. And you have to find a way if you end up fucking with them.
See, the thing, the stairs are disqualified if they're upside down.
Like you're like, no, fuck these upside down fucking shit.
Automatically, they lose all sense of magic. That is someone just being a dipshit.
There's just like there's some sculptor just with like a cross eyes nearby, looking around shiftily.
That motherfucker just trying to trick you. That's a trick. See, that's Mr. Bojangles trying to trick you. If you piss off those stairs, if you manage to piss off the upside down stairs, Mr. Bojangles shoves you right up his own ass. Then that's the last place you want to be is fucking Mr. Bojangles' ass. Oh, it's like the Shadow
Realm. You get totem trolled.
It's like the fucking Shadow Realm. It's terrible. Horrible, awful, unspeakable things happen to you.
Think of Davy Jones' locker, but more ass.
Davy Jones' locker mixed with Aleister Crowley.
Oh yeah.
Now take that, flip it upside down so the top step is stuck in the dirt, and put it out in the woods. They're like that. I don't see them as often, but they're odd to say the least. Makes me think
there's some sideways stairs. There's some tiny stairs. Then there's the super big stairs.
the tiny stairs. The tiny stairs? Oh, you gotta watch out for the tiny stairs, you know why? You know why? Because it ain't Mr. Bojangles that's gonna come after you. And it's not Mr. Bojangles.
Is it Ricky Berwick or something?
It's all the short people that
Oh shit!
They get offended when you call them short. You included.
You come up and kick you in the shin.
Just a line of short people magically forms if you don't piss off the tiny stairs.
I like that's always my go-to for a short people attack is kicking them in the shin.
You get kicked in the shins. And if
yeah.
if you don't piss off the big stairs, the really big stairs, you get sucked into that really big couch that's from that one TV show. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's the clown girl, and she sits on a really big couch.
Oh, okay, kind of.
Hold on, before we move on.
We've been down this road before. Yes, I've actually ever watched it, but I'm aware of it.
Yeah, no, I think you're a little too. I should be a little too young for it as well. I think it's more of a my ex kind of like she was growing up with it kind of show. Because I know she knows of it. What was that big couch show? The big comfy couch. Yeah, you get trapped in the big
trapped into the big comfy couch.
You get a fucking. Hey, people think that's what you want, but people sit on it, people fart on it a lot. You know, you got to think about it. Do you really want to be trapped inside a couch? I mean, come on now.
You know, there's some people out there that are like, definitely got to find those big stairs and not piss off of them.
Hey, you'll end up like Frank on Always Sunny. Eventually, after a while, the big comfy couch is just gonna pop you out, and it's gonna, no matter what, it's gonna take all your clothes, no matter what.
like Ace Ventura coming out of the rhino.
The more you enjoy it, the hotter the couch will get. It like heats up. The more pleasure you get, it tries to cook you, and if it can't cook you, then it's just like, get this pervert out of here, and it plops you out. And then if you try to not piss off another big set of big fucking ass stairs, the couch turns into one of those bed couches, and you accidentally get folded up into the couch.
Oh.
Into the bed. Strike 2. Get out.
Just finish this goddamn video.
Those ones freak me out more than the normal ones because I can't really write those off as easily. I don't scare very easily, but most of us work out here. But that idea stuck with me, and it bothered me. I'm going to try to find out more about them. So again, this goes into the idea of flipped realities. What is very creepy about this, if you could imagine the upright staircase as being a gateway into a different or separate plane of existence, then what would the upside down staircases be a gateway into? Perhaps one is a gateway in and the other is a gateway out, or I'm not sure. Let me know what you think. In another story, the search and rescue officer is detailing a camping trip he has with fellow officers when he gets to this point. I switched the topic to the stairs a little later, and there was a definite shift in enthusiasm. No one spoke up at first. There's a real stigma around discussing them, even when we're away from work. But I broke the ice with a story of my own, and the guy who told the story about the faceless man told this one, albeit very quietly. A couple years ago, I was camping with my girlfriend. We were at about 2 miles from the road at this site I know. We went to bed that
Fucking
night.
Slender Man now?
Slender Man ain't real. Slender Man ain't real. That number one lesson right now, Slender Man ain't real. That's all bullshit. That's all bullshit. Do not believe it.
That's just an excuse to stab a little girl you don't like.
Yeah. Slender Man's tulpa status was taken away because of them. Just so you know, like the second they was like, oh, I did it because of Slender Man's tulpa was killed.
Gadget is more real than Slender Man.
Oh, we know fucking. Unfortunately, I really hope she's human side. I really hope she's not canonical.
I don't know.
she's definitely being ookie cookied like no tomorrow. And then the girls are probably enjoying her in a way that it's not.
I mean, I think everybody's just gonna be making themselves into human hamster balls. That's for sure.
It's gonna be what's that South Park reference again?
Lemmy Winks.
They're all gonna have Lemmy Winks quests.
Oh yeah.
Didn't sleep because... No, it was because we kept hearing that grinding noise. My brother used to grind his teeth in his sleep, and it kind of reminds me of that. My girlfriend was freaking out, but I just kept telling her to ignore it because I've heard it before, and you just have to ignore it. It goes away eventually. You guys know what I mean. We all knew what he meant. So eventually I got her to go to sleep, but I woke up probably 2 hours later because something was just off. I rolled over and she wasn't there, and I kind of freaked out because he thought for a second and then he took a very long drink. Anyway, I ran out of the tent calling her name, but I didn't have to go far. She was standing at the edge of the camp looking at something in the trees, and I could see she was really pale. The fire was low, but bright enough to see her.
I wonder what she's looking at.
To see what she was going on, and she was dead asleep, but her eyes were open. She had this real spaced out look, you know. So I put my arm around her to lead her back, but she wouldn't move. She just said really quietly something like, "I have to go now."
The stairs.
No, that's...
She needs to piss.
Mr. Bojangles is striking. Mr. Boj, she didn't piss off. It's too late. It's too late.
Oh, shit.
Too late. Unfortunately, it's too late. They didn't piss off the stairs. There was a pair of stairs. There was a set of stairs, and they didn't piss off of it.
Oh,
Man,
shit.
Someone and let's Mr. Bojangles only if you stand at the top of the stairs. You gotta stand if you stand at the top of the stairs and don't. If you like get in the middle of the stairs and then like hop off, you're pretty safe from Mr. Bojangles. But standing at the top of the stairs and not pissing off him. Let's clarify. Now.
Depends on how busy his day is.
Yeah, because sometimes, you know, there's a lot of people that's fucking not pissing on them stairs, and then he gets tired.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gets tired from their job, let's face it.
I shoot.
"Eddie, I have to go. It's here." I was like, "You're just sleepwalking. Come back to bed," but she wouldn't budge. She kept standing there and saying that she had to go. And I looked where she was looking, and there was a staircase right there about 15 yards away. Gray one, concrete. She started to walk toward it, but I yanked her back, and that woke her up. She looked at me like I was out of my mind, and she asked what she was doing out of the tent. I didn't tell her anything.
He was luring her
I just told
to the
she was
stairs.
sleepwalking. The grinding was gone, so she just went back to the tent with me and fell asleep again.
He's playing his little band flute.
I just don't like thinking about it, you know? And we all knew. You guys remember that kid with, I can't remember what it was, some kind of brain issue? Not...
Hear him in the goddamn trees.
Nah, I'm fucking reading. This guy did not say brain issue. This guy said, "Hey, you guys remember that kid with, I can't remember what it was, some kind of brain fuck up. Not Downs, but something like it. Something else brought up." Well, I got to read the report he gave when they found him a week after he went missing, and it was fucked up beyond belief. I mean, you mean I have to take it with a grain of salt because who knows what the kid actually thinks is real, but some of this stuff I don't think he could have made up.
He's a little fucked
Like-
up in the head, like not so fucked up that he had the downs.
Like what? Well, first of all, he talked about the stays. he said he said he'd been watching his dad build a fire, and the stays came up to him, and he had to go up them, and he didn't piss off of them. The cops couldn't really understand why you bringing up the piss. But he brought up the piss. Dude. But the cops couldn't really understand why he was talking about that piss, because he kept saying, like the campfire, over and over again. You piss like the campfire. And he kept mentioning sounds. He couldn't say what sounds, just that there was a loud, and he covered his ears so he couldn't hear them. But the thing I remember most is that they asked him where exactly he'd gone, and he just was right there. He kept pointing at himself, and they said he thought that they meant he thought he never left. He said he wasn't scared because the stairs were there. He said that they were talking to him, and they said, "Oh, you better be pissing off of me."
Get a piss.
People, but not like the people talk. It's more like the pissing talk. Like I said, it was really convoluted and hard to understand why he kept bringing up the piss. And I have a feeling the cops didn't take most of it down, because there was nothing but piss talk. They ended up saying that the kid had some kind of amnesia or fungi or some piss. And that they didn't think the foul play was involved. It doesn't really explain why he came back a week later perfectly fine without a speck of dirt on him and well fed, but A, was the cops say goes. Gotta piss
Did
off
smell a
them
little bit of
stairs.
piss though.
There's still a lot of questions I want answered. I'll continue to ask around and find out whatever I can. The next update will be soon. Thanks for being patient. You can also find me on Tumblr at searchandrescuewoods.tumblr.com.
I'm also an influencer.
Hey, don't forget. And don't forget to piss on them stairs.
Downs, but
Yeah,
something
damn.
like it. Someone else mentioned. Well, I got to read the report he gave when they found him a week after he went missing, and it was so weird beyond belief. I mean, you have to take it with a grain of salt, because who knows what that kid actually thinks is real, but some of the stuff I don't think he could have made up. Like what? Well, first of all, he talked about the stairs. He said he'd been watching his dad build a fire, and the stairs came up to him, and he had to go up them or something bad would happen. The cops couldn't really understand what he was talking about after that, because he just kept saying, like the campfire, over and over. And he kept mentioning sounds, but he couldn't say what sounds, just that it was loud, and he covered his ears so he couldn't hear them. But the thing I remember most is that they asked him where exactly he'd gone, and he just said he was right there. He kept pointing at himself, and they said that they thought that meant he never left. He said he wasn't scared because the stairs were there, and he said they talked to him, but not like people talk. Like I said, it was really convoluted and hard to understand, and I have a feeling the cops didn't take most
He left out all the
of it
piss
down.
parts.
They ended up just saying that the kid had some kind of amnesia or fugue, and that they didn't think foul play was involved. Doesn't really explain why they came back a week later, perfectly fine, without a speck of dirt on him and well fed. But hey, what the cop says goes. So we see here in the beginning of the story, there is a woman who seems almost possessed to go out to the stairs. And in the second one, we see a child that did go the stairs and said that it was
Keep it rolling,
like
I'll
the
just piss talk.
campfire
I have to piss
over and
now.
over, and says that there were great sounds.
I figured I'd just keep it playing then.
Now, one of the stories that didn't have to do with the stairs, search and rescue officer mentions that there was a great loud sound that approached him on one of his times out, and I think it's related to this. The boy saw something absolutely incomprehensible, specifically when he said, like the campfire. Not only that, but he talked about loud noises and kept saying that he was right here and pointing towards his chest. This seems like a very Lovecraftian, or dare I say, biblical creature that is completely indescribable by any sense of the modern realm. Finally, I'll read the final mention of the staircase in this search and rescue thread. This will be my final update for now. Things have deteriorated here to a degree that I didn't foresee. I didn't know how much writing about the things that are happening out here would affect every single part of my life, and maybe that was stupid of me. Maybe I should have considered it more seriously, but honestly, I just thought I was writing about things that a few people would want to hear. I didn't think it would get this much attention. People ask me about the stairs now. It doesn't happen every day, but when it does happen, I never really know what to say. My bosses know someone's talking about them, and I'm sure that if they know, the higher-ups know. And I can tell you that they aren't happy about it. I've been formally told that I am not to speak a word about them to anyone anymore, which is part of the reason this has to be my final update. I can't risk my job for this. As much as it's been wonderful to get a lot of these things off my mind, I still do love my work, and I need to be out here. If anything, my being aware of what's really going on is enough reason to stick it out. I may not be able to tell people that they're out there, but if I see them, I can direct traffic away to somewhere safer. After this, he goes on to discuss other stories, but as far as this thread goes, that is the final mention of the stairs. So, final thoughts on it. It seems that the stairs are a supernatural entity that appear and disappear at random throughout the woods. It is my belief that these are crossovers into dimensions of creatures that reside in the woods, such as that of the Wendigo or the Dogman and things like that, which are all also mentioned throughout the stories. Not only that, but it seems that the Forest Service knows about these and try to keep the public quiet on them, obviously to both
Hello? Yeah, we lost connection for a second there. I guess we got too far away. She's never been a thing before. Headphones. Oh yeah, I was actually listening. I had my headphones on. I was just muted. I heard the dog man too. See, we need to find this place because there's goatmen, there's dogmen, there's stays. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm.
Oh, I've been muted this whole time, but yeah.
Oh, can we end on barbed wire trampoline since it's a 46-second thing?
Yeah, that is. We can totally end on that. Fucking.
I've been looking at that for a little bit on the side there.
Where is it? I don't see it.
Oh, you went up. It was right there. Where'd it go? It was up on the screen before.
Barbed wire trampoline.
It was near all the wrestling stuff.
Fucking. Just give me a second. There it is. But yeah, we're gonna end on this video, and then after we wrap it up, we got some editing to do. Get some editing to do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Alright.
When you see stairs, you always piss off the stairs. When you see a barbed wire trampoline, always jump on that trampoline. Oh, God.
Do it again!
You okay?
His hand is bleeding. His head snapped.
Give him a clap.
White people shit, yeah.
Yes. That is great. That is great. Oh.
We definitely need to
Yeah.
incorporate a barbed wire trampoline to our cult.
Fucking it can be one of several initiations that you can get. If you get it, we really don't like you. Like you're gonna be a whipping boy of the cult. I'm gonna be straight up with you right now. If you get the barbed wire trampoline, you're a whipping boy. Congratulations. You're never gonna hit. You can level up as many times as you want. You're never gonna hit max level.
Damn.
I will even tell you that straight to your face. Oh, cause I'm getting out of here. I'm getting the fuck out of here. It'll be the short streams. We wrapping up. That will be this stream. I don't think it was a bad one. I think it was a pretty productive one, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh.